this particular simple way to configure sequential file stage as a target. So other options you guys can try, like we have what append option, and also we have what create. Create means if the folder or whatever doesn't exist, right, it is going to create automatically instead of doing it manually like what we did just now. Then create a folder, create a file, and populate data to that. All of them will be taken care of automatically. So that's it about basic properties of sequential file stage. And then by default every column would be delimited with what comma separator. If you want to change, we can also what you call change the format properties from comma to some other delimiter. That's what we do in this sequential file stage. So this is what I was saying. Go to format and change the format properties. By default, every column value would be delimited with what? Comma delimiter. Fine. So that's it. So that's what we can see over here, right? Now, once you understand that, next step is what? Let us start getting into how to read data from, or how to write data to or from data set. So data set is one of the very important concept. Without that, there is no what data stage project. So which is one of the very important thing. So data set is one type of file. And if you think from designer perspective, but if you think from engine, which is a parallel engine perspective, data set is one of the format that would be followed within this data stage. So which means what? The type system, right? Every language, right? So data stage, just like internet uses but one kind of language. It follows some syntax and semantics. What is that? Data set. So which means whatever format that we follow, right? It is based on what this data set format. So now let us try to create a job where we are going to create based on what let's say source could be anything and target is going to be what? A file. So let us start doing that. I hope you could able to hear me, right? Yeah, hopefully yes. Okay, fine. Now let us try to create a job where we are going to use data set instead of what? Sequential file or pig. So for that, let's use the same thing like whatever is done so far. Row generator instead of sequential file, we use what? Data set as a target. Yeah, let's say row gen, then use data set as a target. You can configure over data set.